Hello there, Pisces. This is Erica from the Lotus Connection, and welcome to your Reconciliation with the Ex spread. This will be a timeless reading, so whenever you are guided to the video, the messages should be for you. I mean, it's a generalized reading, so it could feel like a personalized reading for you specifically. It could feel like a few messages resonates with you, or maybe nothing resonates at all. You always want to check your other signs, your moon, your rising, and Venus signs for either additional messages or to see if those messages best resonate for you. Energies can be vice versa, so just keep that in mind. So cross watchers, you're always welcome. There will be an extended version of this reading if you are interested. We'll pull some additional questions. We will then also clarify the entire reading, and we'll be pulling some oracle cards. So my extended readings are definitely more in depth. There's more messages to be given. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. For those of you who are new, welcome. And for those of you who have been subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much for all your love and support through personal readings that you've booked with me, which I am accepting new ones. So if you're interested, all that information will be in the description box along with the extended. Through reaching out through email, Instagram, Facebook, it really, really, truly means a lot. So thank you very much for all of your support. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Reconciliation with the ex for no specific time, whenever they are guided towards the messages. So I really want you to think about this person right now as I'm shuffling the cards. Take a few deep breaths. Pull the image of the person that you're wanting reconciliation with into your mind. Okay. What is Pisces' current energy space at this time frame? The energy space for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Where's the energy space? We have the Two of Wands reversed. Where is Pisces X and their energy space? What's the energy space of Pisces X right now? We have the Ten of Cups. Sorry if you hear that beeping. I have diabetes and I am on a constant monitoring system right now. And so it beeps anytime my blood sugar is either low or high. So sorry. All right, let's see. How does Pisces X feel about them and reconciling? We have the Nine of Swords reversed. How does Pisces feel about reconciling with their ex? How does Pisces feel about their ex and reconciling? We have the Six of Coins. What are the issues keeping Pisces and their ex apart? What are the issues? A lot. All right. So we have the Six of Swords reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, and the Moon card. Okay, and what is the possibility of reconciliation between Pisces and their ex? Reconciliation possibility between Pisces and their ex. And for those of you who are interested, I'm utilizing the Fountain Tarot. It's probably my most favorite deck out of all the decks that I have, and I have quite a few. I don't utilize all of my decks in my readings, but this one by far is the one I connect with most. We have the Eight of Coins. Okay, very interesting. And also keep in mind, when we do the extended, we look at other aspects and we're also pulling additional cards, so the story can always change, as we gain more information, knowledge. It's totally powerful, right? All right, so let's Let me just take in this energy here. It definitely feels very burdensome. When I'm asking in regards to the Two of Wands being in the reverse position about your particular energy, you're definitely feeling very stuck and a lack of sense of direction. I think you are very eager right now in your life to want to move forward, to want to make plans, just in a general sense, not necessarily with this particular person, but it's kind of like you're really wanting to propel yourself moving forward. You're really wanting to move forward. You're very eager, but it's like you're kind of losing sense of direction. You're not really sure which path or what step to take next. And I think it's like you're trying to rush the change. You're trying to rush forward. You're trying to rush to make decisions because you're afraid if you don't, you're going to lose the opportunity. But I just kind of feel like you're just feeling very stuck and not acknowledging that maybe change is necessary. And but I think you're impatient right now. There's an impatience sense of the word. Your ex in their current energy space is the Ten of Cups. They are at a point in their life where they're realizing life is way too short to be unhappy. So I feel like they're definitely trying to gain emotional fulfillment. If your ex has children or if they were really close with their family and friends, I feel like right now is time where they're spending a lot of time with family and friends, making new connections that are bringing about emotional fulfillment, emotional change. I feel like this person is trying to gain emotional stability and happiness and fulfillment. How they feel about you and reconciling is the Nine of Swords in the reversed position. I almost feel like when it comes to the relationships, I think that they always worried about you and they always worried about where the relationship was going or what it is that you were doing. There could have been some fear-based thoughts within the relationship. Is this person cheating on me? Is this person talking to somebody else? What is this person doing? Am I good enough for this person? Does this person love me? There could have been a lot of insecurities that were kind of, being projected onto the relationship, a lot of anxiety, or they could be worrying about you in a sense of, is this person okay when I'm not around? How do I provide for this person? It's just almost like a lot of weight on this person's shoulders as far as habitual worrying and this fear. But I think that all of this has sort of come to an apex for this person. It's all come to a head. And I think that when they think about you in the relationship, for them, it's almost like there's really nothing to think about, because this person's in the Ten of Cups energy where I'm not necessarily saying they're happy without you, but they're definitely focusing on their emotional well-being and their emotional fulfillment and what truly makes them happy. And I think that they've moved away from this constant worry and the state of disharmony and are focusing in on what's best for them. How can they move past this past, put it behind them, and make positive changes? And I just sort of feel like with this being in reverse that they're sort of letting it go, because when they were in a relationship, they were with you, they were in a state of despair, of anxiety. They could have isolated themselves from people that are important to them, in which case I feel like once the connection ended, they became intertwined with people that they had emotional fulfillment with, that they were not spending time. So I almost feel like this person has sort of let go of thinking about reconciling and thinking about having you in their lives. In regards to, you know, with the Six of Coins, how you feel about this person and about reconciliation, I think that there's a part of you that recognizes that maybe you didn't give enough and all they did was give, and you just always took and took and took. So you recognize that there wasn't fulfillment and harmony and equalness within the relationship, which I think that there's a part of you that may want to go back to this individual and want to work things out. I think that there's a part of you that wants to go back to be generous and be able to put forth as much effort as this previous person, but it may be too late. The problems between the two of you are the Six of Swords reverse followed by the Six of Cups reverse followed by the Moon. There's a lot of deep emotions that have not been resolved, not even just within this relationship, but also within past relationships. So because there wasn't full healing, a lot of things got buried and suppressed. And in this relationship came to the surface, and it caused a lot of confusion and a lot of havoc. And there's this inability to be able to move on from things in the past. A lot of deep childhood wounds that are coming back into the surface that are creating issues within this particular relationship and unable to move past the conflict. Constantly bringing up things about the past within this relationship. Maybe you've been together for a really long time. Maybe you haven't. Maybe this is just a brand new relationship that you're starting to get in and it didn't last very long because of the fact that you're unable to move on from the past. But it has to do with, or they are not. Remember, energies can be vice versa, but there was this inability to really look at our deep emotions and, you know, just suppressing them till unfortunately they just shot back out. And it's a very deep time for you both, and I just feel like this confusion and this emotional turmoil has just created disharmony within the relationship. Inner childhood wounds not being addressed, past trauma within previous relationships not being addressed, not being healed, being unable to transition from chaos to calmness. I feel like you guys can't see eye to eye or be able to move forward, communication wise, never being on the same page. One of you could be older than the other or more mature than the other. In regards to the possibility of reconciliation, we have the Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins, but it's in the reverse, or Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So this talks about, paying attention to all the fine details, being very precise, putting things together, paying attention to our craftsmanship, to how we and so in relationships, it's about paying attention to how we show up in a relationship, how we collaborate and work on a masterpiece. So this masterpiece, or this cube, essentially would be the relationship. How do I, gain the skills and the knowledge and acquire it in order to, be able to continue on with the relationship? And it's in the reverse position. So it's almost like I don't feel the need or the want to acquire the skills to continue this relationship, to continue to keep it going, to pay attention to all the fine details and be able to work on it. I just see, reconciliation at this point in time during this reading. I just don't see it materializing at this point. I'm almost getting it's a little too late. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the extended version, because as I mentioned, in the extended version, this can all change. So we're going to be pulling additional cards. We're also going to be clarifying the whole entire spread and also provide additional messages. So while this reading may give you, okay, I'm not going to reconcile with the person, in the extended, it very well could change the situation, or you may gain more information about the situation, how to change some things about yourself, or it could give you more insight about what's coming towards your future. So there's a lot more information So if you're interested, again, it's available for rent or for purchase. If this resonated and you want to take a look at your personal situation, I am available for personal reading. So again, all that information in the description box. Yeah, I wish you all the love, luck, and success in the world. For those of you in the extended, who are going towards the extended, I will see you there. Take care, Pisces.